Hi, Vidi. I hope you guys are doing fine. Let's see what are the messages. I am doing exact words or their feelings. I'm getting it's not over yet. Let's see what's happening. The person you thought has gone away, walked away, or disconnected. I feel it's not over yet. There's no third party. They are ready to focus on you. See what words we got. They're ready to focus on you. There's no third party. You could have got insecure in some way, or you could have thought there is a third party, or you thought some ex has returned in their life, or they could be acting a bit strange or different and you thought there is somebody. They're ready to focus on you. Maybe they needed time, maybe they didn't have time, or maybe they were clearing their mind, their thoughts, making choices, making decisions, and they're ready to focus on you. I could see a lighthouse, the light that was in a lighthouse is there. Let's see, spirit guides, please give me more messages. These are blanks which I've not written. Talk to me, unblock me. 2 calls and a change of heart. Look at this. Some of you are blocked, and talk to me, it's like you've been telling them, let's talk about it, let's talk about this thing, and you have 2 calls and change of heart. This is such a big message here, because change of heart actually means they're going to focus on you. Wherever their focus shifted, whatever was happening, their focus is back on you. Big signs from the universe, and you will know it. There's a lot of calling here. Look at this, calling you now, calling 2 calls. Yesterday also we got a lot of calls, so I also wanted to do the unblock me spell, and I was channeling it and I was not very happy. I was like, no, this is not it, this is not it. And right now, I'm like, yes, I also got signs that I should use it. I was trying to use a particular symbol, diagram, so I've got that. Big sign from the universe. So you will get big signs. They're calling you now. Okay, this fell. They're calling you now. Were you blocked? Were you blocked as energies are blocked? Even if you're not blocked, you feel you can't get through to them. You don't know how they're feeling. What are they feeling? I just saw 2 on the counter. That's important for you guys. Let's see. Oh, 2 fell. I will wait for you. Sunroof, something to do with sunroof. I will wait for you. So they're going to wait for you. Wait for your answer now. Because time could have passed. Okay, you thought, they're not coming back. You're not talking, or, you were blocked. You'll get the calls, and they will wait for you. They want to wait for you, okay? Maybe you said, I'm going to take time to answer what I want from this relationship. Something to do with sunroof, the sun coming in, the sun rays. Maybe you put tan lotion on yourself, or you went to a tanning place. I don't know why I get that. 333, important, okay? Road but goes down. So you could be in a place where, you've got those roads where it's like your house is somewhere down the downhill. I'm getting downhill also. And look at this, return of an emperor. Wow. The person who thought too much of themselves, or were difficult to deal with, because emperor is like dominating authority. I say this, and I'm the emperor, you're the subjects. Something to do with subjects at class, or you're taking a class. Something to do with subjects. You're the main subject now, because they're going to focus on you. Return of an emperor. 1 more chance. Look at this, guys. 1 more chance. They are stalking you. 1 more chance. And what was this? I am not ready right now. This is you. Or this could be what they've said in the past. That's why you guys disconnected. They were like, they lost interest, or whatever has happened. There doesn't seem to be a third party for some of you, okay? Don't jump, don't get triggered, okay? There is no third party. It just came up. Third party could be your time, family, anything, they were married, you married, anything. You're not saying anything to them. Look at this. And they are stalking you, not saying anything. You're watching them. They want a chance, and now you're watching what they want to say. They're the one who started all this problem. They have to have this change of heart. Change of heart could be a different decision, what they wanted from life. At that point of time, they were not ready. I got the word round table conference. Okay, I don't know why, but yeah, round table conference. Are you going to attend a meeting which is very important, like something to do with the government? Or maybe they are working with the government. You're always on my mind. Co-create. You could be working together, and because of this rift between you two, even the business or whatever work was falling apart, like it was showing in the office, or otherwise the friction was showing. Co-create. You're going to start working together again. You're always on my mind. So yeah, you never vacated their mind. I mean, you vacated it, but they forced you out. It's like, but you were always on their mind. So maybe difficult times, whatever is the problem, because you've got return of an emperor means somebody difficult you were dealing with. Let's take these two. You've got some letters here, LVACDK. Don't ruin it. So they want you to listen to them and not to ruin the whole thing when they come back. Ruin in the sense they're putting it on you. Don't ruin it. I want a chance. Let's not ruin this. See you soon. And I want you to see this card. Look at this. It's not over. It's not over, guys. There's something that's changed in this situation drastically. Sorry, they've changed in this situation drastically. For personal readings, you can reach out to me. And my Gmail is there. It's in the description box. You can check out my website. Website doesn't have my prices, the charges. Also, I'm going to start doing the candles pretty much soon. And they're for India shipping only. I can't ship them abroad. Spirit guides, please give me more messages. So they are ready now. I'm getting the word ready, much ready. Much ready to offer you whatever you wanted in the relationship. This person could have gone away for whatever reason, but they want another chance. There's a change of heart. They've changed. There's a change of heart. They were kind of secretive or authoritative, or they've kind of changed. Maybe the time that you guys spent apart has changed them, or something happened in their life. They recognize that no one can love you more. There is no third party was important. Yeah, maybe you guys got insecure that maybe they went away because there's a third party. There was a lag. There was a glitch. I think something happened. Suddenly it stopped. I think, I'm not sure. I thought the frame froze, and I was like, oh no, I have to record again. And the message is always different. Look at this tower. Yeah, they gave you a tower moment. There's the tower moment that happened, totally. That's also, they pushed themselves out, and you also, just went out falling. Everything fell apart. Look at the tower, the foundation of the relationship, totally torn, Your heart was so, hurt. I'm getting the words pain, torn. The lighthouse and the tower, something, I'm getting that visual. The tower is also looking like that lighthouse, I mean, you always gave them so much importance, you always listen to them in the right way, not like listen. But yeah, they probably did guide you at some point or the other, or probably you were like a guiding light to them, because I was getting the lighthouse. I've got the crown. Look at this. The crown seems like it's got thorns or steel, That crown from their head fell, they realized. Or maybe somebody else treated them badly and they realized, oh, why did I leave the other person? They were so good to me. They were so good for me. Something to do with the zigzag arrow. Look at this. It's like striking it at the right point. That's how you fall. Probably the Cupid's arrow now again. They're going to try to win you back. They're going to woo you because they're stalking you, They gave you the tower moment, That's why I said in the beginning, it's not over. And this would have felt naturally when somebody gives you a tower moment. It's like, hey, it's over. I'm out. And this is a big yes card. You've got 9 of Cups. There's somebody who's too closed to talk about their feelings, or otherwise come forward, and talk normally like in a relationship. Something went bad, okay? Maybe in the starting it was very good. And you thought, hey, this person is going to commit to me, and yes, we're going to have a beautiful future together, but something got messed up. Totally closed. They gave you the tower moment. It could have been suddenly, or you could have seen it coming, So yeah, back together. You've got 6 lovers. It's if you give them a chance. These days, it's like if you give them a chance, which is good, because you know if somebody is right or wrong, and they have to prove themselves, or they have to really say that, you know, I was wrong here, or you know, I can work on this, or let's work on this. Being truthful, that's another thing that I get. So you've got the 6 of lovers, Gemini, air. The angels are healing your relationship, trying to bring you together to talk at least. What's going on? I'm getting the color beige. Out of the blue, I got beige. See? After the tower comes a new beginning. Restart. 0. It went to 0, but from 0 it starts again. Totally. I'm getting the word zero in. Maybe you were zeroing in on something. See, the words are focus, target, zeroing. Do you do target practice like shooting? You're a good shooter. Like darts, or you play that game a lot, or they play that game a lot. Or maybe targets at work. There are a lot of targets at work. Maybe that's why target is important. You could have also said, why do you have to target me, okay? Don't target me. Yeah, Page of Wands, a future plan. You got fire sign there, future plan. You could be noticing a red feather, a lot of leaves. I'm getting a lot of leaves, something, you know, stacked together. Green is important. Red feather, red cap, red hat. Red Riding Hood. I don't know why I had to say that. Maybe there's a... You connect with it, or you... I don't know. Because I have to say it, whatever I get. Queen of Cups. Yeah. So beautiful, so caring, so loving. Such beautiful energies, you know. This is so good. All they can see is you right now, wanting to just be with you. Let me see. Oh, my cards are there. Let me see one angel number that's important for you. Spirit guides, please give me an angel number. Wow, you've got 999 and release. To open a new door, you must leave the room you are in. Look at this. You walked away. The tower moment. Look at this. Release. You did release the person. And that's a change of heart. Maybe you cut ties with them. Maybe you're like, okay, you've given me the tower moment. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to come crawling and begging, you know. Who you are ready. This is so tiny, you know, the writing. Why are you ready to leave? What are you ready to leave behind as you enter a new chapter of your life? See, you've got the Fool card exactly. What did you release? Because this, either you've released it and you don't want them back, or either you release it. Maybe you have a change of heart and you said, no, you know, you messed up. I don't want you. This change of heart could be you also. You could have released them. So important. You have to open a new door because you've got exactly the same cards. You've got the Tower and you've got the Fool. I mean, you had to leave something behind, or you had to, you know, tell them that, I'm not going to stay forever, or, you know, this is what happens when you push somebody out. I don't want to be in your life. And that was, like I said, it was very important. The no contact, or them feeling that they've lost you. That was very important for them to come back, because then they know what they've lost. And that's why the change of heart. And that's why calling you and saying it's not over. I'm going to be back. Oh, I didn't see this. Look at this. See you soon. I said I didn't see it. See you soon. Oh my God, they're going to land at your place and say, hey, let's go out. So it's totally on you. I always say it's your decision. It's not that you have to go back to the other person, but this person is going to stalk you. They didn't realize probably how much they loved you, or they weren't really treated well. You kind of disconnected. You could have walked away. You blocked them. You're not saying anything to them. Maybe it's very recent also. They said something totally, it felt like a Tower moment. You felt like, I'm going to break off. That was your feeling. How can they say that? I've done so much for them. So you just went silent, okay? That's when it had to happen and they had to realize. So those are my messages, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye.